Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Friday, August 21st, 2015. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand in the Asia session. Absolutely beautiful outside, nice blue skies, blue water, white cap, nice breeze. Beautiful day here today in Pattaya, Thailand. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, if you would, please come visit us at fxclearing.com. Today's got some charts to talk about and some news, some commentary. So before we do that, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. 2008, I retired from an awesome 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic in the great state of Florida. Traders, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, it's 8 years later, I'm still here. Trading Forex is really a great time zone to be in. I can actually be in all 3 sessions and still get a good night's rest. Now, New York, I'm only in for no more than 3 hours. That brings me up to 11 o'clock, depending on the time of year, with their daylight savings. But 11 o'clock. I'm shot by that time, anyhow. don't want to look at any more charts. So what I do is I look at technicals, I look at fundamentals, and I'm looking for opportunities and probabilities. So the trade will work on my side, and that's what it's all about. And yes, I lose trades. I lost a trade yesterday, and the day before yesterday, and yesterday, I had a very good trade. So, it's just does what it does. And you win trades and you lose trades. The key is, on the losers, hopefully you don't get too many of them, right? Every trade is trade. All right, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks in order to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Okay, let's head over to news and commentary. So, what do we got? A lot's going on, to be honest with you. Greece looks like it's green light all the way ahead. I don't think we're going to have issues with that. North and South Korea came over the wire about a half hour ago that North Korea has declared a war. So, they called it a war state. So, here we go. Something to be concerned about. China is still devaluing their yuan, and oil prices, I have to be honest with you, I don't know what oil prices is this morning as I do this. It's in the morning in Thailand when I do this. I have not looked at oil today. But it's over that 43, 45 area. It looks like it's going to hang out around there. I don't see it doing anything. In fact, I see it going down. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down to 38, somewhere in that area. Today is Friday. Don't forget that. We have profit taking, position squaring. We have some wild trades today. A lot of these pairs moved yesterday. Some in our direction and some not in our direction. So it's going to be very interesting. Let's talk about the U.S. 30 was negative 0.2%. The S&P 500 was negative 0.11%. And the NASDAQ was negative 2.82%. The small cap 2000 was negative 2.61%. Traders, I have to tell you, I don't think I've ever seen that since I've been doing indices. Have I seen everybody below 2%? And the Eurozone was no different. The DAX is negative 2.34%. The FTSE 100 closed at negative 0.56%. The CAC 40 is negative 2.06%, and the Eurostoxx 50 is negative 2.23%. Yep. Let's head over to Asia. Let's take a look at what Asia looks like. And I have to tell you, it doesn't look a lot better. The Nikkei 225 is down 2.19%. The S&P ASX 200 is down negative 1.08%. The Shanghai is down 1.03%. Hang Seng is down 2.08%. And the Kospi out of Seoul is down 1.19%. Let's take a look at our calendar and see what kind of news events we have. We do have some news events. Um, China has cash flash manufacturing that's already come out already. No reaction on the charts. Uh, London open, right at the open, we have French flash manufacturing PMI, Euro PMI. An half hour later, we have German flash manufacturing PMI. Then we have a lot of moderate news events throughout the day. A lot of PMIs coming out today. And then we get into New York, and we have Canada core CPI, which is a high impact, and core retail sales month on month, which is high impact. We actually don't have anything that is high impact out of the United States of the New York session. All we have is flash manufacturing PMI, and they rate that as moderate. The weekend, I see no news events for the weekend, so if you wanted to hold a trade overnight, I don't think you'll have an issue with it this time around. All right, traders, we're going to take a look at some 30-minute charts, and what does that mean? That means that every single candlestick on the chart is 30 minutes in duration. Look at this euro. Traders, I spent quite a bit of time on this chart today, more than I usually do. And this is right at resistance on a daily. However, I think this is a change of trend, so I think we're going to see this on the up move for a little bit. I think we have until the Fed makes a decision about interest rate hikes in September. The dollar's going to stay weak, so I think we got another. I think it comes out the 16th or 15th of next month. Is FOMC, and I think that this is the dollar's going to stay weak until those numbers come out, and so expect this just to continue up. So we want this to pull back to the pivot point at 11.98, and we'll take profit at 12.38. So, you know, that's a nice 30 pip trade for you. Pretty simple too, right? Pivot point, blue candle, go up. Where's your stop going to go? Well, if you want to be, you know, you can go down there to this doji, to the bottom of that wick right there, about a pip below that, and you should be fine. If it gets down that low, you're wrong. Something's wrong here because it's past this support area. So this is pretty easy trade for today. Let's take a look at the pound. The pound is, look at this V formation. I talked about this the other day. I don't know what pair it was on, but this V formation where basically price comes down, turns around, gives you one or two candles, and comes all the way back up again right away. Interesting pattern. So here we are, and we're at resistance, and we are looking for a pullback to the daily pivot point at 56.67, and then we'll take that up to 57.04. It's a nice 30 pip trade intraday. Hey, if this keeps moving, all you do is just trail it. You know, either you trail it yourself, or you have, you know, have a trade manager trail it for you. Just trail it. I think most platforms you can trail stop losses now, so you know, just trail it. Put it 15 pips, 10 pips, whatever you want to give up, and wait for it to pull back and knock you out. Pretty easy. The other thing is, if this gets below the daily pivot point, it gets to the 200 exponential moving average, you see I have the X on there. It's also the 50% Fibonacci level, which would be another great area of support, and we should surely long it from there. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Traders, I know you are saying to me, William, you are really out of your mind. But, folks, this pair is bearish. I only want to sell this. Now, I have to... No, that was a sell trade. Yep. So both... I took two trades on this yesterday. Got stuffed out on one, and I made double. Actually, it was... I made 2 to 1 on it. So I covered my loss and then made the pips. So it worked out kind of nice that I got out of that. Pretty easy. But I had 2 trades on during FOMC. Man, what was I thinking? Don't do that. So I was negative like 6.7 pips or 5.7 pips, pips or something like that for the day because of those 2 trades. It could have been worse. I could have been negative 80 pips. It could have been whatever. But yeah. Take a look at the Euro Aussie. Look at this thing on the move. Actually, when I took this shot, which was not long ago, this thing was on the move, and it is still on the move. So the only thing you do is wait for a pullback. I had to put something on the chart. So I just put the 1.5241, which is a pivot point. See if you get a bounce there and take it back up. But if this pulls back, I think that yellow resistance line is probably going to do the trick and probably give you your bounce to go to the upside also. So, now's the issue of getting in. Now, this is a 30-minute chart. You don't have many time frames, that you can go down. You go to a 15-minute chart. I don't do 5-minute charts, and I actually haven't done 15-minute charts in probably a year. There's just too much noise there. So I do everything at 30-minute and above. And I have to tell you, I love trading that 4-hour chart. There is nothing like trading that 4-hour chart. You have to have some equity. I mean, it's not, either you go down in your lot size that you'd normally trade, or you add more equity to your account because your stops start getting a little expensive. They're not 30 pip stops, 35 pip stops. Now you're into 60 pip stops, or 40, but you're looking at 100 or 200 pips on the move. So it is what it is, my friends. Let's take a look at the Euro Yen. Here's another one that I found really, really difficult. I mean, this is another one where the candle's on the move, and this was when I was doing these slides. They put out the Japanese devalued again their yuan. So yeah, hope I didn't mess it up. Anyhow, again, this candle's on the move. There's nowhere to fib this. This took out the high, so I had nowhere to put a Fibonacci level. But I picked a daily pivot point at 138.34. It's just an area. If it comes back to S1, who cares, right? Or 137.77, another great area of support. There's a lot of support levels you can take this to the upside at. So as far as that goes, it's pretty easy, but I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know why this is doing it, so just have to keep an eye on it. Let's head over to the New Zealand dollar. Folks, I know you're saying, William, this is bullish. And yeah, you probably, I think it's more sideways. But if somebody wanted to really make the point, they could make the point that this is bullish. But I just can't. I know the dollar is weak, but the New Zealand is much weaker. So I'm still staying on my theory. You know what? Balance yourself up there to 66.40, and I want to take it all the way down to S1 at 65.88. I don't know if that's going to happen on a Friday with profit taking and position squaring and all that good stuff. Don't know if it's going to happen. It might come to that daily pivot point, but that's going to be about it. And you know, this might go below the daily pivot point, but yeah, this one's not really on the watch list for today. You need a pair that has some volatility in it, even on a slow day and a slow summer. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, thank you for joining me this week. It's been a great week. Looking forward to next week. Traders, please visit our site at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great weekend. Enjoy your time with your family, loved ones, and friends, and even the guy driving by in his pickup truck. All right, traders, have a great one. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.